Well, hello and welcome to a new video. Today I thought we could go through my makeup samples together and talk about them a little bit. So let's go. Now, the reason why I thought of doing this video is because I am much more tan than I usually am. Actually, my face right now, even with the darker foundation I put on, is still lighter than the rest of my body. It is a pain in the ass to find a foundation that matches me at the moment. The thing is that my face is a lot lighter than what my body is because I try to shield it from the sun even when I'm outside tanning all day. So when I try to use a foundation that matches my face, it is way too light compared to the rest of my body. But then if I want to use a foundation that matches the rest of my body, it's too dark. I need to take the product way down the neck, which is something I had to do still today. But I need to find a happy medium, and it has not been easy. I've used pretty much the same foundation all of the time lately for that reason. And I thought, you know what? I do have a bunch of samples here, some of which are usually too dark for me. So I'm just gonna go through all of them and try and see if I can find some inspiration. The first thing I want to show you is actually a possible solution to this problem I'm having where my face is way lighter than the rest of my body. I have these illuminating self-tan drops, light to medium, from Tan Luxe. So you're supposed to mix this in with your moisturizer, and it's basically a self-tanner for your face. I thought about using this to hopefully reduce the difference of tan between my face and my body. I'm a little bit scared though. I'm a little scared because self-tan, and I know that a lot of progress has been made, but self-tan in my head, like I can still see myself when I was 18 and I had crocodile orange skin on my legs, and I just cannot shake that image. I also remember having, you know, that very like orangey, very dark tanning hands, you know, and I still see it sometimes when I watch other people's videos, and it's, you know, I'm not trying to shame anyone, but it is something that really, it irritates me. I cannot handle watching a self-tan going away and you have like different patches, and I really don't like it. And so for that reason, using this kind of a product on my face, I'm a little worried. And I know, like I said, a lot of progress has been made, and this is a self-tan drops that you mix in with the foundation for your face. So it's different than most self-tan products that you use on your body. So I'm thinking I might use this. I'm thinking about it. I still have it, might use it, we'll see, keep you posted. Another product I want to talk about that actually kind of saved my life and ruined it all at once, and it is the Glowish from Huda Beauty. I have mentioned it in my tops and flops for the month of August, and this product was somewhere in the middle. I love the way that it looks. I really do. I mix it in with other foundations. This is darker than what I would usually go for, and so I use it to darken other foundations and also to kind of add a little bit of light. I mixed it today with the Velvet from Makeup Forever, which is a very matte foundation, and so having this mixed in, I really enjoy the finish a lot more. I might regret using it today, and the reason why is because it breaks me out like crazy. I have used it a couple of times, and every time I get a bunch of whiteheads on my chin mostly. My skin has been doing great lately, and so I thought, you know what, let's just go and ruin it. And so I decided to use this again. This was a sample I was very happy to get, not only because I wanted to try this product, but also because the fact that you can, you know, open and then close again the sample is great. I do have a few primers here. I have the Instant Poreless Pore Blurring Mattifying Primer from Clarins. I've never tried it. I really should because I love a pore filling primer. You know how much I love my Tarte Smoothing Primer. I feel like I should try this. This is probably going to be somewhere in between that Tarte one that's a bit moussey and the Professional. I feel like that's going to be somewhere in the middle, so I'm definitely going to try it. I need to think of trying it soon. I also have from Fenty the Soft Matte Primer and the Soft Silk Primer. I do want to try these out. I just want to make sure that when I do, I give it a couple of days using the same foundation. I would like to try them with the Fenty foundation actually, so that's not going to be for right now. Speaking of the Fenty foundation, I have the Hydrating Longwear foundation here. I have 3 little shades. I have tried it before. It broke me out as well. Not to mention it was moving everywhere. It was greasy, tacky, didn't set onto the face, didn't stay in place. Really wasn't a fan of this foundation. Why am I keeping it? Who knows? I like having darker shades. Again, that way I can kind of mix and match. So maybe it will make a comeback one day. I also have the Soft Matte foundation from Fenty. This one I love. I do have 2 full sizes, 2 different shades. I keep this, like I just said, because having different colors, being able to mix them in is something I really enjoy. So definitely not gonna throw this out. I have these. This is the Flex foundation by Milk Makeup. It's a stick foundation. I'm not a huge fan of stick foundations, generally speaking. I just don't really gravitate towards them. I do have the Hourglass that I really love. I bought a Wet n Wild, which I have yet to try because, like I said, I'm just way too tan right now. I can't remember. I think it was okay, but it wasn't necessarily something I really enjoyed. If I remember correctly, it was a bit greasy. I still have it. This shade I'm thinking might work well, the medium one or the medium tan. I might try it again just because I have it, and like I said, I'm struggling finding a foundation that matches. I then have this L'Essentiel from Guerlain. This is the shade 03 Natural. I'm not sure, but I think that this is more on the light side. It's not a shade I would wear when I'm at my fairest, but I feel like I could still wait a little while before I open this bad boy. I then have the Double Wear from Estee Lauder. This one is in 3C2, the shade Pebble. The issue I have with this, I want to try this foundation so badly, but 3C2, C for cool toned, I don't think I'm gonna like. I have this in my mind that this is going to be super pink. What I think I'm gonna do is try it on a day where I'm not filming, I'm not getting out of my house. I can just try it, see how I like the coverage, the finish, and all of that, and, you know, see if it's something that's worth buying in my correct shade. But yeah, something tells me I'm not gonna love the shade. I do want to try it, however, because it's a cult classic foundation. Not that I need a new one, but who knows. I then have the Covered Expert by Terry. This is the shade 7 Vanilla Beige. I think I should check online, but I think 7 is gonna be quite dark actually. I don't think they have an amazing shade range. So yeah, most likely 7 is something I should probably be able to use quite soon. This is supposed to be non-greasy, creamy fluid foundation. Combines perfecting coverage with SPF 15. I've never really heard about it. I've never really tried a By Terry product except for on the back of my hand. I do want their powder because I remember being amazing, feeling so soft and smooth. I know they have a small little set with you know, a few minis, like their bestsellers, whatever. So yeah, I'm thinking about getting this at one point, but in the meantime, I might as well try this. I have this All Hours foundation from YSL. This one I own, I know I love. This is the shade B40. Mine is in the shade BD30, so this is going to be more neutral, I believe. 40 still, I don't think it's gonna be dark enough. I'm keeping it honestly because I know I love this foundation, so I'm like, if I ever want to use it but in a slightly darker shade than the one I own, I'm gonna take this. I have this one from SheGlam, the Shein makeup line. This is the, does it have a name? Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation. This is the shade Honey. I have bought a few samples like this. You can buy them on Shein for like 60 cents, something like that. I didn't want to invest, although it wasn't expensive, in a full-size foundation because I didn't really know how I was going to feel about it, and the shades were very difficult to read online. This one is the only I haven't used, and it's in the shade Honey. It looks very cool toned on the pack, so I don't know how I feel about it. I did enjoy that foundation though. So this is more of like, is the shade ever going to match, or is it always going to be too cool tone? It looks almost gray, actually. It's a weird shade. I don't know. I then have the Diamond Dew Glow Foundation by Be Creative Makeup. I believe this is this a Belgian brand? I don't know. I know it's sold at Ici par XL, which is a kind of a Sephora here in Belgium. This is the shade 3. I should check online and see their shade range and see what 3 looks like. I've never tried it. I should try it. I feel like I should try it because I really know nothing about this makeup brand, and I've never read or seen any reviews about anything from that line, so I should try it. I then have a bunch of Herborian samples. I have the BB cream in light and in golden. I don't know how I feel about it. I also have a little tube, which, you know, is great. I love this kind of a sample. I have used the golden one recently in my video where it's guess the eyeshadow palette video. I didn't love it. It's a bit pink. It's the shade is golden, but it looks more rose golden, honestly. You only have 3 shades of this. So there's golden, light, and then there's nude, which I don't even know if it's lighter or in the middle. Who knows? Other than the shades being a bit off as far as I'm concerned, I really don't think I actually like it and like the finish of it. A BB cream is supposed to be lighter, which, you know, is not something I ever really go for, and it's supposed to have more skincare ingredients. This is not light coverage, and this is not lightweight. It feels a little bit heavy, honestly. And so on the face of it, I should enjoy it more because it has more coverage than your usual BB cream, but I don't know. I feel weird about these. I need to try them again and really try them several days in a row, changing the primer, the powder, and seeing what I can do to make it work. But yeah, I'm not impressed so far. I also have a sample of the CC cream, this one in light. This is light coverage, and this is actually kind of white when you squeeze it out, and then when you rub it into the skin, it changes color. Yeah, this one I do want to try, even though it's not gonna bring me the coverage I usually go for, but it's light, so I have to wait quite a bit. I then have a nice sample from Laura Mercier. This is the new concealer, Secret Camouflage Brighten and Correct Duo. I really should try this. I want to try this. So you have a step 1, which is to correct, and then a step 2, which is to brighten. I do want to try it out. I will. The good thing about it is that there's also a bunch of different shades, so I can kind of mix and match and find something that I can use at this level of tan, and then later on when hopefully it will go away a little bit. And last but not least, I have a lipstick sample. This is the Rouge Artist from Makeup Forever. Here I have the shade 164 Sassy Rhubarb, 402 Untamed Fire, and 416 Cherry Chili. I believe I have this shade that was a gift. This one looks nice. It looks like a nice pink that I would enjoy. This is a little wild for me, but who knows? Let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to see me try. So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel because it's free, so why wouldn't you? And I will see you guys next time. Bye!